What's up, YouTube family? Welcome back to another episode of the 125 Racing Channel. As you can see, I got my 1971 Donk, and it has been a long time coming to get this thing on the road. I got it back in 2021, and it just been sitting. I put a motor in it and everything, so I'm gonna go over everything with y'all and let y'all know exactly what I'm about to do to it, and let's hop right into this video. This is gonna be a dope episode right here, man. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss this at all. So let's kick back, relax, hop right into this episode. Let me show y'all what I got in store for y'all for this 1971 Donk. Let's get it. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a little rundown on how about I came with this car right here back in 2021. So a lot of people know that this car got a lot of Atlanta history. It used to be owned by Johnny, Puerto Rican Johnny, and he had this car and all. He passed away, and then Lulu got it, and Lulu had the car. So Lulu had the car, and he the one got this car. Lulu the one got this car looking like the way it look now. This how I bought the car from Lulu, just like how it sits right now. I didn't do nothing to the car. Car was bought just like this. Even got the RIP Johnny CEO. He dedicated this to his brother, and everybody know Lulu with the box Chevy. So, um, man, Lulu was chopping it up, and I like, man, I want this car, I want this car, I want this car. He's like, man, I ain't gonna sell it, I ain't gonna sell it. I like, let me know if you want to sell it, whatever. It was back in 2020 or 2021 when I bought the car. So when Lulu finally decided to sell it to me, he was like, man, I'll sell it to you for XYZ amount of money. So I was like, okay, shit, let me see what I can do then. Give me a minute, let me see what I can do. See, it got the KDC in the back, deck lid, cut the check. Um, Long story short, I bought the car as a roller. No motor, but as a roller. So no motor. And he gave me a transmission. It had a transmission in it. He gave me a nice transmission, but we'll get to that when I start explaining the motor what's in here now. So we come up on the deal, and I get the car. And at first, I was thinking about, I'm a turbo guy. I've been turbos all my life. Been turbo car all my life. Turbos, turbos, turbos. I never had a supercharger or procharger. I think I had one procharger. I think. I can't remember. I don't think so. Might be lying to myself. But so I was gonna go turbos on it. And then I said, you know what? Johnny, the guy that owned this, which is Lulu's brother that passed away, he was a big Procharger man. They had the Procharger on the box Chevy back in the day and all that. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna put a Procharge on here. I'm gonna go Procharge. So I said, I'm gonna go big block Procharger on this car, be able to get this car to move like I wanted to move. So that's what I did. Now I'm gonna go ahead and explain to y'all the drivetrain. This motor, engine motor, whatever you want to call it, is a 632 blueprint crate engine. All right, you see it right here, no cap. It's a 632 blueprint crate engine. There was a blueprint stamped in the block, blueprint timing code. Okay, so when I got this motor, I was like, you know what? Got the motor brand new. Got this motor brand new. Back in 2021 as well. I think around 2021, 2022 when I got the motor. One of them. think it was 2021, a little bit after I got the car. So boom, get the motor. I said, I'm gonna tear this motor down and gap it for boost. So I gapped the rings, I put head studs in the motor, and also changed the heads on the motor. So we changed the heads on the motor. I'm gonna put the description of what heads we went with. We kept the cam the same. The cam is a 112 load separation hydraulic roller in here. So we kept the cam the same, but I changed the heads. Yeah, I changed the heads to the big AFR. These ain't the little ones. These the biggest ones you can buy off the shelf. So they like, I want to say they 5,500 or somewhere along $6,000 price range for these heads. So they the big ones. And I was like, man, I don't want to go turbos because I have to, I'm gonna have to cut all this out, and then I didn't really want to mess up all of this to put turbos on that and stuff. And I ain't feel like doing all that modification either, fabrication. I ain't feel like doing all that. I just didn't feel like doing it. Then this car real nice. Lulu got this car real nice. It got AC on it. Vintage air ran all through it. All that stuff. Not saying I couldn't have did that with turbo, but I just wanted something different this go round. I just wanted something different. So I decided to go big block Procharger F2. Yeah, you heard it right. Big block Procharger F2. And at the time, don't laugh at me, because ain't nothing wrong with a blow-through carburetor. Yeah, it got a toilet bowl up there. You got a blow-through carburetor on. But now, over the years, as I don't learn fuel injection, I'm going to still keep the carburetor, but I might sell it and go highly EFI on it. But if I don't sell it, it'll be blow-through carburetor. But I might just keep it blow-through carburetor. I know I'm going to keep it blow-through carburetor because ain't nobody going to give me the money that I want to buy this carburetor. So it'll be blow-through carburetor for right now. This carburetor right here cost around, back then, around $2,900 back then. CSU blow-through carburetor. I want to say this carburetor around $2,900 carburetor. So I'm not going to sell it right now at all. Let somebody come with a close to that, they can get it. Then I put some money with it and go highly EFI on it. But there's no pressure for me to sell it. There's no pressure for me to get rid of the carburetor right now, because it's gonna do what I needed to do anyway, regardless. But we are about to put a Procharge on here, and I'm running the new MSD box Bluetooth, where you don't have to have a laptop to hook to it, and it also has a 4-bar map sensor built in it, so it's boost friendly. I'm running a Aeromotive fuel pressure regulator with the return style 10 feed, 10 out. And Lulu also had a aluminum gas tank on this car as well. Let me show y'all. Gas tank on here. He had the gas tank on here as well. Already. Fuel system was done, exhaust was done. Everything was done on this car already when I got it. It was turnkey like it was. I mean, not turnkey, but it was a complete roller. And transmission wise is a FTI transmission. He gave me two torque converters to go with it. He said, whichever one, I know you're going with air, but guess what? Money you spending right now to buy this car, you can have this transmission in this converter. So he gave me receipts on the transmission. I think the transmission ran around $6,000 or something like that. Plus he gave me 2 converters. He let me have 2 converters. So it's like a $6,000 transmission in here, supposed to hold a lot of horsepower, like 2,500 horsepower, 3,000 horsepower, however much horsepower it holds. I'm quite sure it'll hold at least 2,000 horsepower. So that's cool with me, because this blueprint motor is from the factory without these heads. The blueprint motor is, hey cat, y'all say what's up to the cat. So I think that cat look pretty. So there you go. She go, whatever it is, fat stomach. So this motor naturally aspirated 800, and I think this is the one that's 875 horsepower, something like that. Naturally aspirated. I think that's what this motor is, naturally aspirated. So you add the bigger heads. I could have gained some more horsepower. I could have lost some. You never know. But I think most likely 632 will gain more horsepower with the bigger heads on it. So I'm gonna say this motor right now, naturally aspirated in a ballpark figure of probably, with these big old heads on here, probably 950,000 horsepower, naturally aspirated. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the Procharge on it. Like I said, we're going F2 Procharger, and I already double keyed the crank. So let me show y'all. I got 2 keys in the crank. See that? Got 2 keys in the crank. So I did that about a week ago. Double keyed the crank. And I also had a little boo-boo over here on this side when I was moving the car around. Messed up my fender right here. I know it. But if y'all know where a fender at, y'all let me know. I need a fender ASAP. I ain't paying no arm, no leg either for it either. So, but I do got a guy say he can fix this fender though. So I'm gonna see what he can do. But he said for the car to come to his shop, it need to be running. So I told him, okay, let me get the supercharge on it, and I will get the car running. That way you can drive it around your shop, and it won't be hell just, when he need to crank it up and move it, he can just crank it up and move it. But if you go back and look at some of my old YouTube videos, when I first, it been probably about a year ago now, when I installed that box. So if you know me, you know I've had this car around for a minute. Like I say, since 2020 or 2021, when I got the car from him. And this car will be at a lot of big rim race event. I'm not saying I'm gonna be the fastest. I ain't trying to be the fastest. And I also have a quick performance rear end that goes up under this car too, as well. But I also had this rear end done as well too. But the quick performance rear end is shortened up for 7-inch lips. So I got to get some barrels for these rims right here so I can put the 7-inch lips on there. I might don't get around to that this year or next year. I don't know, but it's coming soon though. So I already got the rear end. I just got to get the barrels and put the rear end in. And I'll probably be selling this rear end once that rear end come out. That's about pretty much it on this right here, man. We're finna get ready to crack open the box on the Procharger and start the installment so I can get this thing crunk up and start driving it. And this right here will be at all the car shows and stuff like that. Yep. The trunk is done too. I got to get the key out. Let me get the key. Show y'all the trunk. Hold on a minute. Let me get the key. So I got it's a big cover piece that goes over this that says RIP Johnny, and I think it say cut the check and stuff like that on it. That's in the house. I got it in the house, but the whole trunk is done. Kind of look like Bad Talk trunk once you put everything. You seen his box Chevy, so all this stuff goes into place and you don't see nothing. You don't see nothing. You don't see no speaker box or nothing. So I get y'all. I thought it was in the trunk, but I got it in the house. So I thought that I had it in the trunk, but it's in the house. But yeah, this is just like how I got the car from Lulu. This is how the car came, just like this. Got the car just like this as a roller. Car came just like how you see it. Yup. But like I said, if anybody got a front passenger fender for a 71 through 73 donk, hit me up. Let's see what we can work out a deal with something. Maybe we can do some horse trading or something. I don't know. And I also need this. I think I need that corner light piece, the little, not the, probably this and that too as well. I had a guy helping me out. He was pulling the car at the shop, and we didn't see that the strap got caught under the rim, and I told him to pull a little bit forward, and when he did, he didn't two-feet it. He didn't two-foot it, so it snatched the whole car forward into his back bumper. That's how this fender got messed up. That's how the fender got messed up. So the strap had rolled around the rim. Like I said, it was at nighttime. And then I said, just ease forward a little bit. And he what's the name? But he not at fault and nobody at fault. It's just an accident and it happened. So he was helping me out doing a lot of things that I needed to do. So, but we got it done, and it is what it is. So yeah, let me crack open this Procharger box and go over some things in this Procharger box and show y'all the kit that I got. All right, y'all, let's open up this brand new F2 Procharger kit. Now, I don't open the box already, but as you can see, I didn't dig into it. Everything's still right here on top. I done had this kit almost a year and a half now. So that's how long this kit been sitting, almost a year and a half. So let's go ahead and dig into this kit and get the components out. And I went with the new kit, not the carb belt kit, because I'm not trying to make crazy horsepower, because with this 632, I don't need nothing but a little bit of boost. You know, not much boost. This thing probably gonna do at least 1,800 on probably 10 pounds. Now I'm gonna say 15 pounds of boost. This thing might do 15, 20 pounds of boost. That's all I need to run on here. If I run that much, probably do about 1,500, I meant to say. So let's start off with, we got the brochure right here. We got the serial number, hide that. Got the serial number, got everything. All right. Got belts. And we have the, okay, we got the head unit right here. This thing is huge. Ah. Hey, this thing is huge, man. It's gonna look good. This thing is big. Yep. So we got the head unit right here. But of course, you know, that's gonna be last to put on. So, one, do they have the picture of the kit? Yeah, they do. Move all that stuff. See what they got. Show y'all the kit that I got. Not showing the kit complete, but I'll put a picture up. This the new latest kit for the big block. This the compact kit. Very, very compact. So it's the new kit out. I done had it for a while. So let me get some of this stuff opened up. All right, y'all, going by the booklet. Look like they want us to install the crank pulley first, water pump second with the pulley on it. So let's go ahead and get those items out the box first. All right, y'all, we got the pulley on, looking good, got the pulley on. Let's go ahead and get the water pump on and the pulley to the water pump. Let's get it on. Let's get it. So guess what, y'all? I'm in for a big surprise. And I didn't know, even though this kit right here cost, I think this kit was right at $10,500 or something like that. But it still don't come with a water pump, an AC compressor, and a power steering pump. But it comes with all the bracketry to hold all that stuff. So I guess this kit costs so much money because it's the newest kit. So it's telling me, I don't know if you can see right here, you can see required Edelbrock, boom, water pump, alternator, and a type 2 power steering pump. But you would think, damn, 10.5, it'll come with those little 3 items. I guess not. So I got to make a trip down to Summit and pick up these parts and get back to installing some stuff, because I don't want to skip over how they want you to do it in the directions. Like, I know I can mount the Procharger on that head right there and mount the water pump afterwards. The type 2 pump gonna go down here on these 2 bolts. So I guess I'm gonna go down here to Summit and grab the items. But I was thinking the whole time, this big old kit, that it at least had that for the price that it cost. And it don't have those 3 items. It's no problem though. But I guess you know, by it being the new kit, the snug compact kit, I guess that's why it costs so much. I guess this is why this kit costs so much, this compact kit. I guess if I would have added that on, it would have been up to probably another $1,000 or whatever, because that water pump costs $400. That AC compressor costs $300, and that power steering pump costs about $200. So I didn't know. I thought because I was selecting, you know, but I'm gonna still give them a call and ask, you know, did they leave it out or something? But I doubt it, because Procharge is very particular how they do. They take pictures of everything. Like when they box this up, as they put the items in, they take a picture of each item that they lay in this box and take a picture. So they got about probably 40 items in this box right here. Probably 20 items. I'm gonna say 20 items. And each item that they put in this box, they take a picture of it. So, but like you say, it says it right here. all day long. So I guess I have to go grab those free little parts and get back with it and get the parts on. So just a little flag on the play till I get back from Summit. Guys, I'm back from Summit. So let's go ahead and unbox the AC compressor, water pump, and alternator. So we have the AC compressor that's necessary, and the water pump, and we have the alternator. So let's go ahead and get this stuff installed and pick up on the directions that we left off on. Okay, y'all, it says install the water pump. Let's go ahead and get that done with the factory bolts. Alright, you guys, got the water pump on, so let's go ahead and install this pulley for the water pump. It's called the water pump pulley. So let's go ahead and install that before we move along to the power steering pump. I'm gonna get the brackets out for this as soon as I install the water pump pulley. So we got power steering coming up next. So let's go ahead and keep on working. All right, you guys, we on power steering. And remember I said I already had a pump, so I didn't have to buy one. So I have a pump with a reservoir. So what I'm gonna do is Procharger, they bag it up nice and simple. So this is the power steering accessory drive, which is the bracket. Everything is in this bag right here. So everything in this picture is in this bag. So this is the type 2 pump that I already got. So I'm gonna take off the brackets that I got and use the Procharger bracketry out of this bag and go ahead and get this thing mounted up just like how they got on the instructions. Alright, you guys, so the main thing we're looking for in this bag right here is the 2 spacers, and it looks like they are right there. Located those pretty quick. Okay, that's the bracket. This is the pulley. Let's get this open. Nice pulley, Procharger, nice pulley. Okay, got the pulley. Okay. This is the main thing that we're looking for right here. These 2 spacers and these 2 bolts this bracket to the block. Get these out. look like we have a temperature. Oh, I can't even get it. Look like we got a tensioner in the way. So let's go ahead and get this zipped off of here. And it look like it goes this way. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it do. Yes, it do. All right. Let's get this mounted on. Let me get the gun and get that off. All right. Let's get this bracket on. All right, y'all, I got the power steering pump pulley and bracket on. I had to end up pressing it on over at the press, so I didn't want to film all of that, but I got it on, belt lined up perfect. Took some time to get everything lined up, so now I'm gonna go ahead and bolt the tensioner on and go ahead and go with next on the instructions on what to do next on this kit. But yeah, I got it on. Kind of difficult to bolt on. I mean, I ain't gonna say difficult, but it was kind of time consuming with pressing it on. I didn't want to press the pulley down too far and the belt not line up, so I had to try the pump on a couple of times just to make sure I'm not going too far in that way with the pulley or leaving it out this way too far. So it lined up perfect, everything good. Shouldn't have no belt issues on the pump. And that's about it. So let's go ahead and get the next item put on what Procharger says in the instructions and keep on working. Okay, y'all, like I said, we done with power steering. Let's move along. Okay, we get into the fun part. Main bracket and alternator. This is the bracket that's going to hold the alternator. Also going to hold the F2 Procharger. So let's get this bag out and get this bracket mounted up. All right, let's see what we got here in the goodie bag. See what we got. All right, y'all, I'm gonna read over these instructions. Start to get this bracket mounted. I'm gonna put y'all in time lapse. Go ahead and get this thing on here so we can get the head to sit on. Okay, y'all, we got the bracket mounted and secured. Next thing to do is fill the supercharger with the supplied supercharger oil. So yeah, Next thing to do is to mount the Procharger to the main brackets using the 5/16 and 3/8 bolts. Tighten and fasten using 1/4 and 5/16 Allen keys. But y'all know we gotta say the best for last. Can't just mount the Procharger now. I gotta make y'all wait. I definitely gotta make y'all wait to the end of the video. That's just a YouTube thing. I can't give y'all the Procharger right now. So guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna jump right on over on the other side of the motor. We're gonna put the AC compressor on, then we're gonna come back and do the alternator, and then the Procharger will be last. So y'all hang on in there. All right, y'all. We got the front drive set up on, as you can see, nice and snug. And I like to mention also from Procharger, if you plan on going Procharger later on down the line, you can buy this front drive accessory without this bracket right here, and you can add a Procharger later. So Procharger has made it where you can buy all the bracketry without the Procharger bracket. So by that being said, let's go ahead and give y'all what y'all been waiting on. The grand finale. What size Procharger did I put on? Hey, let's hop right into it. Let's pull this Procharger out and get it bolted on. This is what y'all been waiting on. Let's get it. This bad boy on. Let's put on. Okay. Let's see what we got. All right, big bolt. All right. Let's see what we got, man. Big small bolts. Big bolt right there. Okay. Now we might got action. Oh my God. Oh my God. This look great. Yes, sir. Oh my God. Okay, one bolt in, one bolt in. One bolt in. Let's get a second bolt in. Second bolt in. Okay, got a big bolt right here. Yes, sir. Like butter. Fit like a glove. Right. And we got, let's see. I think we got 1, 2, 3, 4 smaller bolts. Yeah, that's what I got in here. Actually, I got 5. So I think it's one behind this pulley. Possible. Let me feel. No, it's not. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get these going with our hand. Always want to start bolts with your hand, especially on something this delicate. Let's see. Matter of fact, we bag up off of it a little bit. The other ones. Give it a little wiggle room. Alright. Now let's see what we got. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's nice. That's what I'm talking about. Woo, woo. 2026. Gonna be some. Hey, y'all already know. 2026 gonna be some. I'm calling some out. I'm calling some out. I ain't playing with them. I ain't playing with them 2026. Y'all might get it 2025. I ain't got much to do to it. Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay. I have to move this tensioner right here. I have to unbolt this tensioner and push this tensioner down. I'll do that a little later. But let's just sit back and look at what we done, man. Talk about what we done and what we about to do with this setup. Let's just sit back and look at it. Yes, sir. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now we talking, y'all. I'll tighten them up a little later, off camera or something. But I'm finna sit back and just look at this. Oh yeah. We finna make some horsepower. Some horsepower. Got the CSU carburetor. Oh yeah. 632 big block. And blueprint with the AFR heads on it. Not the little joints, the big joints. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's gonna look good. That's gonna flow real good. Y'all, hold on a second. Let me grab my hat, man. Let me grab the hat. I wasn't gonna give y'all the hat on this episode, but I'm gonna give y'all the hat. I'm gonna give y'all the hat, man. I'm gonna give y'all the hat and let y'all see what's really going on. I wasn't gonna give y'all the hat. I'm gonna give y'all the hat. Woo, woo. Right in there from there. Man, I can't wait to crank her up. Yes, sir. She ready. She ready to pop. Like I said, I already done drove before. I just took the front pulley set up off back about a year ago when I ordered the Procharge. I thought I was gonna be able to put it on right then and there, but I wasn't able to put it on. So I wasn't driving because I didn't have the Procharge on now. But now, oh my God. Oh yeah, we calling out. Oh yeah, I said it. We calling people out. Fastest donk in Atlanta, Georgia. I said it. Don't like it, come do something about it. Don't like it, come do something about it. Fastest donk in Atlanta, Georgia. I said it. Don't like it, come do something about it. Yes, sir. Don't like it, come do something about it. So, y'all stay tuned, man. Iron Man, my twin turbo Iron Man car will be back home soon. I had to snatch it out one paint shop, drop it off at another. it'll be back here. And I went all the way Holly EFI on it. Ooh, big surprise. Took the CSU carburetor off of it. So big surprise coming soon on that. That thing, smart cores and all the smart cores and all that gonna be on there. I'm gonna keep this car right here. CSU blow through carburetor for a while, but may change it next year sometime to Holly EFI. Not for sure yet, but we're gonna run it just like this. We're gonna make a lot of power. And next episode, I will be doing fab work on the cold pipe from the big red Procharger blowout valve right there. Also, probably be putting the belts on, power steering lines. Go ahead and get them made up, put them on. Just little knick-knack stuff. I need to clean the carburetor out. Carburetor been sitting for about, had the carburetor since 2021. As soon as I bought the carburetor. So yeah, carburetor need to be cleaned out real good. And we'll be firing this thing up. So stay tuned for the next episode, man. The Cut the Check, the original Cut the Check Racing Donk. R.I.P. Puerto Rican Johnny, man. This is what he would have wanted, man. He was a Procharger man, so guess what? I said, I'm gonna finish the car off with a Procharge on. I was gonna go twin turbo when I first got it. But I said, nah, I want something different. Everything I put a turbo on, I want to do it the Puerto Rican way. There wasn't no other way to do it but his way. CEO, man. There you go, man. CEO, man. R.P. Johnny, man. Yes, sir. Well, no other way to do it. Procharge, man. Y'all said it's on now. This thing gonna make some power. Yes, sir. I'm already 1,000 horsepower naturally aspirated, so I shouldn't need much boost to hit 1,800, 2,000 horsepower. So we good, man. We good. We good. We good. I ain't gonna have to spin this blower that much, but I got enough motor to spin 2 of them. Yes, sir. We good. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe, comment, peace, share. Be safe out there. Holla back.